Hey yo, it's your boys here. How many ones doing today? As for me, well, a little judgmental. I'll get to that in a little bit. I just want to say I'm making this the same day as my first vid on this, and it's after day work. A little tired, so I apologize if I'm showing a bit of fatigue. But that's how it is. And by the time you see this, I'm probably at work. But anyways, let's get to actually the topic of the video. I was contacted or attempted to reach out to some people involved in the recent events surrounding ThighHighVT. Now, in case you guys don't know, it's formerly a femboy exclusive VTuber group that had a falling out in the past day or two, depending on when you watch this. And so I was actually was able to be contacted by a former member, and they gave me details on what happened. Now, take everything with a grain of salt. I was never involved in this. I can't confirm or deny. So everything here is supposed. And I'm sorry, I don't want to discredit anyone, but I'm just merely reporting what's happening. So, anyways, I want to thank this person for reaching out and allowed me to either announce your name or keep you anonymous. For this time, I think it's best for you to remain anonymous. I don't think you want to deal with more flack at the moment. So, for this time, and thank you for your time again, I will call them Haku for the purposes of this video. And as usual, I did ask permission from Haku to present what he's told me. So let's get on to here. So, I just wanted to make a little statement here that they corrected me on one thing. I wouldn't say corrected, but I guess made sure I understood something here. So, I said in the video that I speculated, saying that, oh, they're trying to be more inclusive. That's why they're trying to rebrand. However, it was really more of a different story. According to Haku, they were actually running out of people to recruit. So what they say here is that apparently the creator, their name is Willow, or at Hello World with ASCII, all that sort of thing. Sorry, LeetSpeak on Twitter, had apparently gone through 20 different VTubers in the few months that they were a part of this group. I'll comment on a lot of things later. I'm just going to go through the information, right? So, I'm going to summarize what Haku has told me, but I'm going to obviously show you the images, so that you can actually, see for yourself what Haku says, in case I take him out of context. So, in this screenshot here, and hopefully you don't need to see these arrows. Oh, okay. I'll zoom in as needed here. So, members were promised that there was going to be democratic decision-making within the group, but it seemed like Willow, the creator, had took it upon themselves to make decisions instead. As Haku described, Willow was tyrannical, and that's why I'm using the word tyrannical, they didn't use it here, and removed members who disagreed with his decisions. What prompted the exodus of members was a recent group meeting. The topic of the meeting was to discuss how they were going to run a not safe for work and safe for work content at the same time. And to interject as well, this is later on that they forgot to mention this, and I have a screenshot of it as well. They said that apparently Willow was trying to push upon leadership towards one of the person to lead the not safe for work, even though they didn't want to do that as leading that. So enough that they kept pushing that they made this person cry. Not a great look if this is true. We'll go back here, and Haku tells me that most members were removed and did not voluntarily leave. And in that case, that meant that many people were kicked out and had to be told otherwise. Now, this bottom bit here is a little disgusting, and I don't like it. I know you already read it, but it's a bad experience already for all of that, if it's true. If we scroll down, we actually zoom in on this portion here so you can actually read it. There's something that Willow apparently did that was uncomfortable as well. They apparently sent an unsolicited video of themselves masturbating. That is Willow masturbating. That's already rude. Here's the scary thing, is as you can see here, that apparently this individual took the video before they were 18, and then once they did turn 18, they posted it. I know this is trying to get around the laws, but that is still technically child pornography. That is a no bueno, my sir. Okay? You are in possession of child pornography. Don't do that. Don't distribute it either. That is illegal. And I might not be a lawyer, but yeah, it is. In my country, Canada, yes. And in the US, yes. And I can't say much, honestly, on that. I want to, on why I know the US is important here. But there is two sides to each story. I reached out to Willow to see what he had to say about the situation. They were able to answer my questions. However, they told me I could not publish any of it at all. So, unfortunately, you can't see anything. I've got the screenshots here of Haku, but I can't share any screenshots of Willow, even if I did take any at all. So, that's really all I can really say about it, unfortunately. What I will say about it for, my 2 cents, if I want to put face cam on, is I'm grateful for Haku for explaining their side of the story. I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. I find it highly suspicious, though, that Willow did not allow me to publish information. If you're telling the truth, what is there to hide? Right? That's what I'm thinking. What if you're in the right, then you should be able to explain to me what happened in that group. And Willow being under 18 for a time reminds me, actually, of Love Letter. If you guys know about that, that was a video game that was in development that then failed spectacularly. I did a coverage on that. And I believe one of the more senior voice actor members was a leader. They were also a minor. So I'm not saying every minor will ruin a project. However, there are people who are minors who have great leadership skills. I've worked with people like that when I was a cadet, okay? And it just that the exception does not make the rule. And I gotta say, that turnaround of 20 different VTubers in a few months is a scary turnover rate. So I think maybe someone in the group is a problem who stayed. I'm not going to speculate who, but it sounds like some core member is the problem if there's that kind of turnaround rate. What a mess. That's all I really have to say about that. Man, it's a mess. I want your thoughts in the comments below. If you are a former member of ThighHighVT and had some bad experiences, let me know either in the comments or if you want to DM me at Zero'sVoid. You can find it in the links down below in the comment section or the description below. So if you want to reach out that way, I can keep you anonymous if you want to, just like this individual Haku. So that's all I want to know. If you want to put your thoughts down below, and like, sub, share this video if you'd like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.